Welcome back to Embedded System class. So in this class I am going to explain about TM4 processor. So TM4 is a Texas Instrument. It is a ARM based processor. So ARM Cortex M based 32-bit RISC processor, and it is for high performance, and the speed of execution is very high in TM4 C processors, and they offer very low power consumption. So, and very important module is hibernation module is introduced in TM4 processor, and multiple wake from hibernation options. So it offers thumb2 instruction set to reduce memory requirements. So mainly we have two types of thumb instructions, thumb1 instructions and thumb2 instructions. So RISC TM4C processor will offer thumb2 instruction sets mainly to reduce memory requirements. Means it will allow 16-bit instructions as well as 32-bit instructions. So it is a RISC processor, so that we have large number of instructions, large number of registers, and RISC is having very less number of instructions. Less number of instructions are and large number of registers. So whatever the operations we are doing, all the operations are in terms of registers. So we can use memory very less number of times. So we can reduce that memory requirements using this thumb2 instruction set in TM4 processor. And it has variety of models with integrated memories, multiple programmable GPIOs, nothing but general purpose IO devices, and integrated application specific peripherals. So it is cost effective. So these are the features and applications of an embedded systems. So very low power consumptions, and it handles handled smart devices, gaming equipment, home and commercial site monitoring and control, motion control, medical instruments, and used in test and measurement equipments, and in factory automation, fire and security alarms, fire and security, smart energy and smart grid solutions, and used in intelligent light control, and in transportations. These are the different applications of TM4C processor. So first one is TM4C 123GH6PM block diagram. This is one type of GM4C series, right? So in this we have different types of peripherals, right? So this is main processor. We have 4 blocks in on-chip ARM processor. First one is EMT, Embedded Trace Micro Cells. So these will decode the instructions. So second one is FPU, Floating Point Unit. So mainly TM4 series has advanced unit, which is nothing but FPU, floating only for floating point instructions. We use this FPU unit. So next is NVICs, Nested Vectored Instruction Controller. So NVIC, this will handle instructions. So this is also a advanced technique which is introduced in ARM processor, Nested Vectored Instruction Controller, and this will handles the instructions. Next one is MPU, Memory Processing Unit. So it will avoid unnecessary memory instructions, right? So this will handles the memory operations. So and we have four types of peripherals in TM4. So first one is system peripherals, serial peripherals, analog peripherals and motion control peripherals. So these two blocks are JTAG or SWT for debugging. So we have host and target system. It is from host system we connect to the target system. And this is nothing but system control clocks, different types of clocks for all the blocks. So whatever the peripherals we are having in system, DMA. So what is a DMA? Direct memory access. So second one is watchdog controller. It is also a advanced timer, watchdog timer. So what is the function of a watchdog timer is, so it will continuously watch the system program. So whenever a system or a block is in hang situation, automatically it will reset that block. So mainly watchdog is a hardware circuit which is continuously monitor the software program. So and if at all any block is in hang state, it will reset that block. So DMA, direct memory access. So whenever we want to access memory, so without CPU we can access the memory with the help of DMA, direct memory access. And EEPROM, electrically erasable PROM with the size of 2K, and this is hibernation mode, very advanced mode module in TM46. So when we have number of blocks in this processor, so whenever for all operation, for some operations we don't require some blocks. So what a hibernation module will do, whatever the blocks we don't want to for that operation, it will automatically kept these blocks in sleep mode, so that the power consumption is very less. So mainly hibernation module is used to save the power. So next one, GPIOs, general purpose IO devices. We have 43 GPIOs and these are all general purpose timers. We have 12 timers, general purpose timers. So there is a lot of difference between watchdog timer and general purpose timer. So watchdog timers are continuously watch the software program and general purpose timers are meant for different blocks. So these are the 6 blocks in system peripherals. So next one is serial peripheral. So this block is used for communication purpose. So we have serial to parallel communication devices as well as parallel to serial communication devices. So USB, universal serial bus. Next, so we have UART. What is meant by UART? Universal asynchronous receiver and transmitter. SSI, 4 SSIs, synchronous serial interface, I2C, inter-integrated circuits. For the CAN controllers, controller area networks 2. So all these 5 blocks are related to serial communication peripherals. And we have 2 analog peripherals. So analog peripherals meant for analog to digital converter. So analog comparators, two analog comparators and 12-bit analog to digital converter channels. So next is motion control peripherals. So used for motor speed, to control the speed of the motor, we use these two, PWM, pulse width modulation, and QEE, quadrature encoder interface, 2 QES and 2 PWM. So this is the features of TM4 123 series. The core, whatever the core we are using, that is ARM Cortex M4F processor, and very important clock and speed. The clock is 80 MHz operation and 100 DMI PS performance. So 100 diode million instructions per second. So 100 millions instruction per second is the speed of this microcontroller. And the flash memory is 256 kilobytes, RAM is 32 kilobytes, EEPROM, electrically erasable PROM, is 2 kilobytes, and ROM is loaded with TivaWare for C series software. So system peripherals, as I already explained, so we have these types of peripherals. So DMA controller, direct memory access. So we have 32 channels for micro DMA controller, and GTM, general purpose timers, 16 or 32-bit general purpose timers, 32 by 64 general purpose blocks, right? WDT. So 2 watchdog modules, watchdog timer modules. So a watchdog timer is a hardware timer which continuously monitor the software program. It will reset the block which is in hang. So next one is very important, hibernation module. It is meant for low power and battery backup hibernation modules. And we have GPIOs, general purpose IO blocks, and this is a 32 pins are allotted for GPIOs, and we have 6 general purpose IO blocks. So next is communication interface, UART, 8 universal asynchronous transmitter and receiver for serial to parallel and parallel to serial communication, SSI, 4 synchronous serial interface modules, and I2C, 4 inter-integrated circuit modules, and CAN. So 2 control area network modules, CAN 2.0 A by B controllers, USB, universal serial bus, so USB 2.0 host or device. So these are the 5 communication interfaces, serial peripherals. So next are analog peripherals. So analog to digital converter or digital to analog converter. So we have two mainly these blocks, ADC, 2 12-bit analog to digital modules with sampling rate of 1 million samples per second. See, 1 million samples, the speed of that is 1 million samples per speed. So analog comparators, 2 independent analog comparators, and digital comparators, 16 digital comparators. So JTAG, 1 JTAG module with integrated serial wire debug. So these are the 2 motion control peripherals, pulse width modulation. So 2 PWM modules. So these PWM modules controls the power that is supplied to electronic devices in AC or DC motors. So right, in embedded system we use different types of motors. To control the power we use PWM in motion control peripherals. And second motion control peripheral is QEI, quadrature encoder interface. We have 2 QEI models in TM4C123. These are mainly decode speed and motion sensor information for motors. These 2 are used in motion control peripherals, and these are the different analog peripherals, and these are the different communication interface devices, and these are different system peripherals, and this is clock and different memory sizes. So flash is 256, RAM is 32, and EEPROM is 32 kilobytes, and this is nothing but block diagram of TM4C. Okay, I hope you understood this topic. I will explain TM4129 microcontroller in the next lecture. Thank you.